The quantum forge that Discovery Commander Vex of the Zephyrian Empire stared at the holographic display with 4 eyes wide in disbelief. The structure floating in the void before them defied every known principle of engineering. It stretched over 200 kilometers in diameter, a massive ring of gleaming metal and energy conduits that pulsed with power readings that made their instruments scream warnings. Status report, Vex commanded, his crystalline voice echoing through the bridge of the exploration vessel Stellar Wind. The crew of various alien species worked frantically at their stations, their different forms of communication creating a symphony of clicks, whistles, and electronic beeps. Navigator Quinn, a being of pure energy contained within a crystalline shell, flickered nervously. Commander, the structure is drawing power directly from a neutron star. We're detecting energy manipulation on a scale we've never seen before. Any signs of the builders? Vex asked, though he dreaded the answer. Any species capable of constructing such a monstrosity would pose a threat to the entire Galactic Council. Sir, we're receiving a transmission, announced Communications Officer Thyra, her tentacles dancing across the control panel. It's coming from the structure itself. The main screen flickered to life, revealing a human face. The being appeared young by most species standards, with short dark hair and bright eyes that seemed to hold an unsettling confidence. She wore what appeared to be a simple uniform, completely at odds with the technological marvel surrounding her. "Hello there," the human said with a warm smile. "I'm Elena Rodriguez, Station Chief of Mining Platform 7. You folks seem a bit far from the usual trade routes. Can I help you with something?" The impossible conversation Vex struggled to process what he was hearing. This creature spoke as if harvesting energy from a neutron star was routine maintenance. "I am Commander Vex of the Zephyrian Empire, representing the Galactic Council. Your platform was detected by our long-range sensors. We're here to establish first contact." Elena's expression brightened. "Oh, first contact. How exciting. We've been hoping to meet our galactic neighbors. Though I should mention this is actually one of our smaller operations. We didn't want to attract too much attention while we're still setting up." Smaller operations? Vex felt his exoskeleton tighten with anxiety. "Chief Rodriguez, this structure is larger than most of our cities. What exactly are you setting up?" The human's smile widened. "We're building the quantum forge. It's a bit of an ambitious project, but we humans have always dreamed big. We're essentially creating a device that can manipulate matter at the quantum level across vast distances. Think of it as universal construction technology." Science Officer Mora, a being whose entire body was composed of living metal, spoke up from her station. "Commander, that's impossible. The energy requirements alone would require the output of multiple stars." Elena overheard and nodded approvingly. "Exactly. That's why we've got about 400 of these mining platforms positioned around various stellar phenomena. Neutron stars, black holes, quasars, anything that puts out serious energy. We're feeding it all into the forge." The revelation, the bridge fell silent except for the ambient hum of life support systems. Vex tried to comprehend what he was hearing. 400 platforms, each one larger than a major city, all feeding power into a single construction project. "Chief Rodriguez," he said carefully, "what exactly do you intend to build with this quantum forge?" Elena's expression became thoughtful. "Well, short term, we're planning to terraform about 3,000 star systems. Nothing too dramatic, just making them suitable for various forms of life. Long term, we're looking at restructuring some of the galactic arms to improve navigation and resource distribution." Navigation Officer Quinn flickered rapidly, a sign of extreme distress. "Commander, she's talking about moving stars. Entire star systems." "It's not as complicated as it sounds." Elena continued, apparently oblivious to the growing panic on the alien bridge. "We've already successfully tested the technology on a smaller scale. We moved a red dwarf about 50 light-years to create a more stable system for one of our colonies. The process only took about 6 months." Communications Officer Thyra's tentacles were trembling as she whispered. "They moved a star like it was furniture. The bigger picture Elena seemed to notice the alien's distress, and her expression softened. I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. We humans have a tendency to think in big terms. When we first developed faster-than-light travel, we immediately started planning how to improve the galaxy itself. Improve the galaxy? Vex repeated weakly. Oh yes, Elena said enthusiastically. There's so much wasted space, so many systems that could support life with just a little adjustment. Dead worlds that could be vibrant with the right atmospheric composition. Binary star systems that could be stabilized to support planetary formation. We see the galaxy not as it is, but as it could be. She gestured to something off-screen. Would you like to see some of our preliminary designs? We've mapped out optimal configurations for about 40% of the galactic spiral arms. The improvements in resource distribution alone would increase the carrying capacity for intelligent life by a factor of 10. Science Officer Mora's voice was barely audible. Commander, they're not just advanced. They're thinking on a scale that encompasses the entire galaxy. This isn't technology, it's godlike power applied with the casualness of gardening. The Choice Elena's expression grew serious. I hope we're not frightening you. That's the last thing we want. We've been alone in the cosmos for so long, and finding out there are other intelligent species out here, it's wonderful. We'd love to work together on these projects. Work together? Vex asked. Of course. We humans have always believed that diversity makes us stronger. Different perspectives, different approaches to problems, that's invaluable. We're not trying to conquer or control anything. We just want to build something beautiful together. The human sincerity was unmistakable, which somehow made the situation even more unsettling. They wielded the power to reshape the galaxy itself, yet approached it with the same collaborative spirit most species reserve for local construction projects. The new Era Commander Vex made a decision that would change the course of galactic history. Chief Rodriguez, I believe the Galactic Council would be very interested in discussing these projects with your people. Would you be willing to meet with our representatives? Elena's face lit up with genuine joy. We'd be honored. I'll contact Admiral Chun and let her know we've made first contact. She's been hoping for this day since we started the Forge project. As the transmission ended, Vex turned to his crew. They sat in stunned silence, processing what they had just witnessed. A species had emerged that didn't just want to explore the galaxy or dominate it, they wanted to perfect it. Navigator Quinn, set course for the Council homeworld. Maximum speed. Yes, Commander. What should I tell them we found? Vex looked back at the mining platform, still peacefully harvesting the power of a neutron star, as if it were the most natural thing in the universe. Tell them we've found our future, whether we're ready for it or not. The age of small thinking had ended. Humanity had arrived, and they had brought blueprints for paradise.